how I'm firing. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. Strong.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy C&B checking in, and I'm out in the streets, guys, running some errands. But you guys know the fight card is tonight, the Fatal Fury card with Ryan Garcia headlining the card, Devin Haney on the co-main event, and Teofimo Lopez on the card as well, defending his WBO title. And I saw the ring in Times Square, guys, and I got to tell you, that is a beautiful thing to see. Shout out to Turkey Al Sheik, man, for making it happen. I'm a little bit low-key jealous that I can't be there in person. But, you know, I'm thankful that I can order the fight on pay-per-view. And I will be ordering the fight tonight on pay-per-view. But I wanted to come on here and do a final prediction. You know, I made some predictions on the fight, but they weren't anything formal. I did them on other videos. So I figured before I go into the store here, I'd make my predictions and give you guys some content. And the first fight I want to start off with is a prediction on the Teofimo Lopez Arnold Barboza fight. And I got to be honest, this is the hardest one for me to pick. I said it was a 50-50 fight. And I think that Teofimo Lopez has the toughest opponent on this card out of the big three guys. I think I'm going to give the edge to Arnold Barboza in the fight. I'm going to tell you guys why. Teofimo Lopez, very gifted fighter in my opinion. Very athletic, very strong fighter. Very disciplined in his training. But the thing that worries me about Teofimo Lopez is that you never know which Teofimo you're going to get inside the ring. I think sometimes in the ring he lacks discipline. I think that, you know, he has problems as well with guys who know how to box. We've seen him have problems with guys like Sandor Martin. We've seen him have problems with guys like Jamie Ortiz. And we know that Arnold Barboza is a very gifted fighter, a very technical fighter, a fighter with a great jab. And I think, you know, that will probably lead him to victory, in my opinion. So I'm going to go with Arnold Barboza. Like I said, it's a 50-50 fight, but I just feel like Arnold Barboza is the more disciplined between the two in the ring. So Arnold Barboza by unanimous decision. Now, Devin the Dream Haney and Jose Ramirez. You know, a lot of people are calling for an upset for Jose Ramirez to beat Devin Haney, and I got to strongly disagree with that. You guys know that Jose Ramirez is a, you know, pressure fighter. He fights Mexican style. He throws a lot of punches. You know, he has a great left hook. You know, he's a strong fighter. I just think that Devin Haney is the more skilled fighter. You know, he has a terrific jab. You know, he has that footwork. You know, he can be very evasive in the fight. I would like to see Devin Haney throw more combinations in the fight, but I think he can clearly outbox Jose Ramirez in the fight. So I'm going to say he also wins the fight by unanimous decision. I'm very interested in seeing how strong Devin Haney will be, you know, fighting at 144. He's fighting at a catch weight than he was at 140 and 135. So that's something I'm going to be looking at. But let's go with Ryan's fight with Rolly Romero. Some of you guys know I did pick Ryan to win the fight. And I'm going to stick with that. I think 8th round stoppage, probably a left hook, probably a counter, because I just feel like Rolly isn't a very technical fighter. You know, he's not really a boxer in my opinion. You know, he's more of a puncher. He has a puncher's chance. But you know, I'm not completely sold on Ryan yet because of the Osterine stuff. You know, will he be that same guy in the ring? That bothers me a little bit. Will he be the same fighter we saw in the ring with Devin Haney? You know, he was on drugs with Devin Haney. And you guys know he doesn't really look the same. You can tell his body type and everything after being off of those performance-enhancing drugs. And, you know, what worries me for him is, you know, they're fighting at 147. And Rolly looks big. He looks strong. And, you know, one wrong move, man, Rolly could probably put his lights out. You know, I just think that Ryan, you know, having Derrick James in his corner, though, will have the better arsenal. We know he has the better jab. We know he has the better hand speed. I just think he's more equipped physically to win this fight. So I'm rolling with Ryan in the fight. I think he wins 8th round stoppage, like I said, guys. But you just never know, man. You just never know. Like I said, with the Osterine stuff. But anyway, I'm going to run into the store, guys, and take care of what I got to do. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think about the fight tonight. Who do you have winning these fights? What fight are you looking forward to the most? I think I would say I'd say Devin Haney's fight. I'm interested in seeing what Devin Haney's going to be like after taking so much punishment in the Ryan fight. But you guys let me know what you think about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.